Good evening. In the news for tonight. His Majesty King Abdullah and Iraqi President Abdel Latif Rashid focused on the need to keep up coordination between the two countries. Hamas and Israel exchange prisoners in the fifth stage of a ceasefire deal between them. And the Lebanese presidency announces the formation of a new government. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty King Abdullah II received a phone call from Iraqi President Abdel Latif Rashid yesterday, which focused on the need to keep up coordination between the two countries amid regional developments. His Majesty stressed the importance of stepping up Arab efforts to support the Palestinians in gaining their full legitimate rights, reiterating Jordan's rejection of any attempts to annex Palestinian lands and forcibly displace Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank. The King pointed out the importance of maintaining the Gaza ceasefire, increasing aid, and ending Israeli escalation in the West Bank. Jordan denounced the shooting incident that occurred at an educational center in the Swedish city of Örebro, which left more than 10 people killed and many others injured. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Sufyan Liqda stressed the kingdom's rejection of all forms of terrorism and violence that aim at undermining security and stability. He also underlined Jordan's full support and solidarity with the government and people of Sweden during this tragic incident, wishing the injured a speedy recovery. Palestinian Hamas group handed over 3 Israeli hostages today in the fifth stage of a ceasefire deal, while Israel released 183 prisoners in efforts to end a 15-month Israeli aggression on Gaza. Hamas media office said the released prisoners include 18 people serving life sentences, 54 serving long sentences, and 111 detained in Gaza during the war. The exchange is the latest in a series of swaps that have so far returned 13 Israeli hostages as well as 5 Thai workers and seen 583 Palestinian prisoners and detainees freed by the Israeli occupation authorities. Negotiations on a second phase of the ceasefire began this week, aiming at returning the remaining hostages and agreeing a full withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces continued their aggression on the city of Jenin and its camp for the 19th consecutive day, where 90% of Jenin's camp were displaced. Meanwhile, Israeli troops withdrew from the town of Tammun, southeast of Tubas, after 7 days of aggression and tight siege. The city's mayor said occupation forces withdrew completely from inside the town and its surroundings, where the Palestinians began returning to their homes and inspecting their properties. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun signed a decree announcing the formation of a new government of 24 ministers headed by Nawaf Salam. In a statement, the presidency said President Aoun accepted the resignation of Prime Minister Najib Mikati's government following the announcement of the formation of the government. Salam said that reform is the only way to salvation, and the government will seek to restore confidence between the citizen and the state. That's the end of our news for tonight. Thank you for watching.